What up, what up, what up? What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Your boy Jess. Welcome back to another Madden 25 franchise gameplay. And today, we are in week 15, almost at the end of the season. So far, we have only lost one game, and we've been doing very well, on both sides of the ball. Right here, we're going up against Big Ben. Having a decent year, 17 TDs, 10 interceptions. They still have Chris Johnson at the running back position, so obviously, we got to try and stop, him from hitting any space. Just way too fast, way too quick, and we don't want him to go on ahead and start running amok on us. So right here, man, pitch right there to CJ2K, and we get a big hit by D-Hall. So right now, you're taking a look at our defensive players. So so far this year, man, we have really done fantastic defensively, way better than I would have thought. I really feel like we drafted an amazing defensive team. We went with Colin Kaepernick, #1, and then I think we went with Patrick Willis and then Colin Kaepernick, and then followed by, I think it was Des Bryant and like some defensive players. But we just really drafted a good group of guys. My overall for defense is 86, which is really, really good, which is way better than what it was for the Vikings. For the Vikings, I think it was somewhere around the 70s. My offense was really good because my offensive line was absolutely amazing. I had some of the best offensive line at each position, not to mention the 99 overall running back. But this year, as Butler drops just a wide open pass, stopping a team on all Madden is not easy. It's extremely difficult. They always seem to block enough when you're sending a blitz. You send man-to-man, you send zone. They just always seem to find somebody open. So, but this season, man, the defense have just been really incredible. Right here, we roll out and we end up finding big old Gronk cutting across towards the left side of the field, which we end up throwing a strike to. He has been our most productive receiver this year. Right here, we hit him with the modified screen, and big old Gronk goes on ahead and gets into the end zone one time. Bronx spike right there, and we are now up 7-0, which is always a beautiful thing, going up one possession. We do get ball at halftime, so just trying to take advantage, of that stoppage that we got. So here we go back again on defense, and again they decide to run the ball right here on 2nd and 5, and we push them out of bounds. So 3rd and 2 right here, beginning of the second quarter. I come around the edge, and we end up getting another stoppage on 3rd down, and provides us another turnover on downs. And like I said, man, these don't come, too easy. I do find myself struggling on defense a ton. But, this season, man, defense has just been making way too many big plays for me. It makes me feel like I know what I'm doing on defense, even though I don't. I just got a bunch of playmakers who just do a really good job of being able to do their job correctly. Right here, just, bad throw by Kaepernick. Had him open, but just, again, a bad throw. Right, we step up in the pocket, and we get sacked, and we are forced to go on ahead and kick a field goal. I believe the Vikings franchise, I think I lost twice. I think I went 14-2. And end up winning the Super Bowl. So far this year, I have lost once, but I can say this team is way better than the Vikings team. Even though I rarely run the ball, I wanted to go on ahead and get myself a team that can pass the ball. You know what I mean? So I went ahead and got myself some receivers. I went ahead and got Colin Kaepernick. And, I probably run the ball 2 to 3 times a game, mainly because I wanted to stay in that pocket and just sling the ball. Considering the first season, I barely passed the ball and ran all day because I had such great weapons in offensive line and Adrian Peterson. So right here, man, we end up calling 1st and 10. We're looking, and just end up finding Austin, who had a pretty good game, had plenty of receptions. 2nd and 5, man, we roll back. We're looking. Nobody's really open. Just try to scramble, see if I can hit the edge. Unfortunately not. Cut us off, so we end up just throwing it out of bounds. 3rd down right here. We go to the play action. We're looking. I think I see Gronk right there and wide open. He ends up picking up the 1st down. On that play action play, Gronk is open. Good. Look at this dude. Whoop! Oh, man. Broke 2 people and left that outside wide open. That double juke, quick inside-outside stutter step gets us plenty of room to go on ahead and score the end zone on the quick wheel route. So that right there gives us an 17-0 advantage, and we get ball at halftime. So not looking too good for these Titans. And as I mentioned, man, we are heading into the home stretch of the season, almost being towards an end, and us being able to head on into the playoffs. So far, so good this season. As I've mentioned several times in this video, defense has been absolutely amazing. Offense could be better. You know, since I'm throwing the ball so much, I make a ton of mistakes. As you guys see, Kaepernick was at what, like 24 TDs and like 21 inners or 22 or something like that. I make way too many passing mistakes, but due to the fact, like, if I did that with the Vikings, I wouldn't be able to win. There's no way I would be able to win throwing so many turnovers and not being able to stop anybody. You know, now I'm pretty much almost 50-50, you know, TDs and interceptions. What still makes us able to be successful, considering I have so many turnovers, is the fact that, you know, our defense plays really, really, really well. Right here, man, we step up in the pocket, really quick play to Austin, and I love giving him the ball, especially in space, man, because he's so elusive. Just a couple of jukes, man, and he is breaking whoever's in front of him. You know what I mean? So I definitely like giving him the ball as much as possible. Right here, man, I try the wide receivers. Whoop, eat some dirt, son. Try the wide receiver screen, and that got locked up. So we end up just rushing outside. And we actually end up getting, kiss that bicep one time, though. We actually end up scoring a touchdown to my surprise, which I definitely wasn't expecting that. So 24-0. Game is pretty much well in hand, unless there is a complete meltdown at this point. There's nothing they're going to be able to do to come back. You know what I mean? Patrick Willis on back-to-back tackles, stopping the running back. 3rd and 14, we set Pat Willis, who goes on ahead and gets a big sack on 4th and 24. And again, man, defense pitching a shutout at this point, man. We've been doing an excellent job of tackling and also in pass coverage. Patrick Willis has been possibly the best draft pick I've picked, even over Adrian Peterson. I really believe so. Like, Patrick Willis does so much. Like, he's got like 34 sacks. I just send him on a blitz and he just comes right in. He's a block shedding machine. He's hard to block. He stops the run well. He plays the pass pretty well, like as good as you want from a middle linebacker. Like, the guy is just a playmaking machine. And there's not too many instances where I find myself saying Patrick Willis didn't make a play for me. You know what I mean? He just plays everything so well. His pursuit angles. Like I said, I just put him on a blitz, sit back, and just watch him wreak havoc. And he's just been an absolute star for me this season. And even though he doesn't have that many tackles, you know, he has somewhere like around 80, but he has 80, you know, the league leader has like 150, but he has 80 in half of the time. You know what I mean? I only play 6-minute quarters, where everybody else, their games are simmed at 12 minutes a quarter. So that's why my defense is always ranked #1. It's not because, you know, I do so awesomely great on defense. It's because I play half of the time that everybody else does. So therefore, I only give up, you know, 200 yards where everybody else is giving up 400. I may only give up 20 points where everybody else is giving up like 30 or 40 or something like that. So, but, you know, considering the limited time of minutes that he's played, man, he's made a ton of, you know, contributes. What's the word I'm looking for? He just contributed a lot. We'll say that. Right here, man, I kind of want to keep this shutout. You know what I mean? I kind of want to keep it, but Roethlisberger throws a dot towards the back of the end zone, towards the right corner. So at this point, they are definitely in onside kick desperation, which we do end up recovering right there. So, of course, the offense doesn't stop. You know, we're not going to go ahead and run the ball or kneel the ball and try and get, you know, different things to happen. You know, I want to be able to still, you know, keep my offense going as much as possible. You know, playoffs almost coming, so we got to get informed. You know what I mean? Right here, just bad throw by me. I did not think he was going to play that so well. I thought he was going to keep going more towards the sideline. I figured if I positioned it up, I would have the good trajectory over the opponent, and unfortunately for me, that did not happen. It's a fumble. Smith comes through with the rear view hit stick. Oh, go on ahead and hit him with that. Was that Goldberg that did that WWE? Kind of, right? Looks Goldbergish. Right here, first time we go to the play action, man to man, but we do find Momo dragging across the screen for a good reception of 8 yards. Everybody had a terrific day. Everybody had, you know, 5+ catches, except Momo. He only had like 2 or 3. But Austin, Butler, Des Bryant, Gronkowski, everybody had just a phenomenal game. Right here, whoop, hit him with the spin move, break 2 tackles, get into the end zone as Des Bryant scores a touchdown. Hit him with the X one time, though. And that right there is basically the end of the game. 16 seconds left, 34-7. One of our most dominating wins this year. We have just done excellent on both sides of the ball. Did throw an interception, but, I mean, I make mistakes all the time. I mean, I throw the ball 30 times a game. I'm going to make a mistake, especially on this all Madden cheese, where they literally never drop an interception. Like, never. I think I've definitely seen one but I think I've only seen just one pure dropped interception, like dropped out of their hands. Most of the time, they almost caught this too. Most of the time, it's not a swat, it's a clear-cut caught interception. So I just throw way too many picks. But that's the end of the game, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Look out for Week 16 coming up soon. That is me against the Seahawks divisional game. As you see, over 300 yards passing. I believe Kaepernick is number 3 in league leaders in passing. So, you know, to have him top 5 in passing yards, something I did not expect this year. So, who knows? Maybe we could even get that number 1 spot. Right now, number 1 is Peyton Manning. So, hopefully we can go ahead and take that spot. So, another victory for us as we go on ahead next week and face the 9-5 Seahawks. Like I said, which will be coming up shortly. So, hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay, man. As always, your boy GS. You guys should already know. Love each and every single one of y'all. Links are in the description, man. Follow Twitter. T-shirt shop is open. If any of you guys, you know, haven't checked out the channel in a while, go on ahead and check that stuff out. I'm out. Peace. Give it to me, baby.